Alright, hello guys. It is later in the day, but it's because I today woke up at a normal time, went to public storage to check out the new storage unit that I rented, and I'm gonna start moving stuff in there to clear out like my house a bit. You know, I have a lot of junk that I have sentimental value for, but other than that, not really. Hello there, everyone. Right now on Zen, it's 6:18 p.m. on Tuesday, December 29th, 2020. The early Zen news speak of today. Anyone watch the variety show? No, Isabel. No one watched Isabel. But, it's okay. But other than that, I'm gonna start playing Skyrim again. So I downloaded the Nexus, a bunch of mods. You know, what did you? Housing for you because you small. :3. Interesting. No, I'm kidding. Oh, it's small. The dollhouse. Yeah, it's a different color than the ones I get, so I like it. Thank you. I'll put it just right there. Yeah, let me put my stuff away. But yeah, I'll try to start playing a little bit of Skyrim. Let's see how they look side by side. Yeah, that one's a little bit goth. But overall, it looks the same, right? It's just that the interior is, oh, it doesn't have wallpaper. The pink one has wallpaper. It's kind of cool. Let me put my stuff away. See how I'm a pack rat in Animal Crossing? That is how I am in real life, so you can imagine how much I have that I need to put in storage. This is all stuff for Jason, but he never visits me, so yeah. It's fine. It's just fine. Oh yeah, so much stuff. Okay, we're good. Yeah. Anyways, nothing much has gone on today. Like, I did, in terms of hospital stuff, I did get my blood test results back, and my doctor said my platelet count is a little low. Like, it's supposed to be over 100, and it's at 103. So it's technically okay, but it's lower than, you know, like if 100 is the minimum, I'm like barely making it, apparently. So, she wants me to retake the blood test before starting chemo. I'm just like, okay, I gotta do that. The first was in your dreams. It's cute. See, so Jacob says that he was in my dreams, versus Raymond and Ken will say that I was in their dreams. Which I feel like, I don't know, I think I like Jacob's better. You know? Either way, they think of me and it's cute. But, let's go look at our melting snow boy. It's my dramatic parting gift to you, handed over as I melt into oblivion. Interesting. Right, let's look at stuff. In terms of current events, I think the last thing I read that happened maybe like a day or two ago is that, oh yeah, real quick. I thought these were the menorah. No, it is, celebratory candles. It's for Kwanzaa, actually. And I have no idea what really the difference is, but basically, yeah, these are for Kwanzaa, not, the Jewish one. You know, what is it called? Hanukkah. I don't know if it's the same, but yeah, or what their history is, since I'm not Jewish, nor am I someone that celebrates Kwanzaa, which is more like, I guess, African American people, maybe. I don't know. Both are their noses are sniffly. Oh. But yeah, I need to correct that. And also in terms of current events, Trump, something about the stimulus bill it's been increased to 2,000 and like, but there's like a lot of weird stuff going on, like, oh, technically the Republicans didn't want to raise it. No, the Democrats actually didn't want to raise it. It's like, wow, guys, thanks for $2,000, kind of, but, which is better than $600, but I don't know. They're just, I don't know, with politics, they're just pointing fingers like, oh, Democrats are evil. No, Republicans are evil. You know what? Both sides are a bunch of old white people that are shit, okay? Though, it's just that Democrats happen to include a few more, you know, colored people. They're just a little less racist, but they're still racist. Hey, ketchup. Moving away. No. You're not leaving. You're adorable. Oh, there's a Gulliver. Cool. Anyways, while I'm talking, I'll just keep cooking these. I already licked all these cookies. Had to test for raisins. What was it? Yeah, basically both sides in politics are a bunch of old white people that are too old and too white to, like, be in charge of the future, you know? What was the thing? Like, Nancy Pelosi and Mitch McConnell were born in, like, the 1940s. Which is, like, during World War II? Which makes you already kind of too old. Yeah. They're way too old. They're not gonna live. They're 80 years old. They're not gonna live much longer, and yet they're deciding the fate of the future of us. And stuff like that people are debating. How we should probably cut off whether or not you get to decide things in government after 65. You know? I think it's really important. But I think my also point is that, yes, sir, I'll give me my golden shovel. I know, Bella. You're adorable. I love you. But yeah. All these old white people are pointing fingers on how much they're better because it's like Republican, they're like, we're racist, but at least we're honest about it, and we're kind of attitude versus Democrats are like, they're racist and we're not, and that's why you should like us. It's like, no, you're probably still racist. I agree with both sides. They're both terrible. So I don't like either of y'all. Is the thing, you know? We don't like either side. Where is there no squirty? Hey Glee, I haven't talked to you in a while. think so too. Okay, a lot of clams right here for some reason. But I'm sorry if I'm rambling. It's just like, oh yeah, so like I usually don't watch Fox News as like a reliable source of news, and then so therefore, you know, my usual go-to is CNN. But a recent thing that a CNN person said made me go just, yeah, you're just the same as the other side. They're both just the same shitty coin. It's just CNN knows how to sound better towards a wider audience, I guess. Like, I don't know if I talked about it. There's that Nashville bombing thing. There's a lot of people talking about that right now. How there's very little coverage on it, which proves that 5G towers are terrible or something like that. Because, like, AT&T has paid off the media to like not cover it as much. I don't know. And then there's the people that are like, well, CNN is owned by AT&T technically or whatever, so they want to do more coverage on it. And then it's just like, I don't know, people are weird. My honest opinion with the Nashville bombing dude is that he was not a happy person, and he might have been a little crazy, but he didn't kill anybody. He just blew up an RV and it had caused some property damage, and it injured like 8 people, but not badly. Nobody died. I think that's the important part, and that's why there's little news coverage. Just like, if no one died, what is there to cover, right? Sure, they keep speculating. All the news is covering is like, oh, we know more about the guy that did it, and they already kind of figured it out, is that he was a guy that had a conspiracy theory about 5G towers and wanted to destroy it. Maybe, and then maybe he just wanted to die, like, memorable in a bang, you know? Like, I don't know. It's not a lot to cover. There's so little to talk about. But anyways, the thing that CNN said, the dude on CNN said that made me think, yeah, no, news coverage, people are stupid. Somebody that was getting interviewed when they're talking about the Nashville bombing was that, oh, it was like a Christmas miracle that we had no casualties. It's like, you know, he's just trying to contribute it to, like, it was like, I don't know, an act of God that nobody died from this bombing. It's like, no. The frickin' RV announced and repeatedly said, this RV is full of bombs and it's gonna detonate in 30 minutes. Hey, this RV is full of bombs and it's gonna detonate in 15 minutes. And it literally played that for the whole 30 minutes before it exploded. And it even, the freaking lady announcer recorded even said, hey, evacuate the area. It's gonna explode. So obviously, it's not a freaking miracle that nobody died. The bomber didn't want to kill anybody. That's why nobody died. It's not some miracle. And I hate that they're like, oh, it's a Christmas miracle that nobody died from this act of terror. It's like, it made me tired. You know, like, CNN, no, I get that you're owned by AT&T or whatever, or other way, I don't care whichever way. It's under the same parent company, basically. So AT&T's attack is like, oh, it's a terror attack. Like, no, a corporation isn't a person, okay? AT&T is a corporation, a rich, big corporation, you know? So if it got attacked, but it didn't kill anybody. Therefore, it's not newsworthy. It's not a miracle that nobody died. Don't credit it to some miracle. Maybe it's okay, I could say that maybe it's a God's miracle that, I guess he moved the bomber to be having some morals before exploding his RV. Then, yeah, you could credit that, maybe. But he didn't want to stop a bomber in general because, you know, free will, whatever. It's his free will to explode, whatever. I don't know. It's just that one quote that person said, trying to make that, it's just like such a stereotypical thing to say after like a terrible thing. It's like when Trump's like, oh, it's a good thing only only 150 million people have died from COVID. It could have been 2 million, you know? It's a miracle. It's like, it's not a miracle. Not a fucking miracle. It's, things happen the way it should happen, okay? If the bomber didn't announce for 30 minutes that the RV was gonna explode, and then somehow nobody died, it's still not a miracle. You know why? Because it was 3 o'clock at night on Christmas night. Like, everybody was either at home with their friends and family, or they're drunk at the bar, or sleeping at 3, you know? Like, and it's like, it was like 3 or 5. Forget, it's like late at night, you know? Still not a miracle. It's just a thing, okay? I freaking hate people that try to make things miracles when there's a logical explanation. Especially when the logical explanation is that the RV announced that it was going to explode for 30 minutes, okay? That is the miracle. Oh my god. Anyways, I'm tired. There's so much people like complaining about it, and there's conspiracy theories about the conspiracy theories. Like, oh, CNN and media coverage is trying to cover it up. They're not trying to talk about it now. It's like, because there's nothing to talk about. There's nothing to talk about. What more is there to talk about? No one died. It's nothing to talk about. Okay. Yeah, the news is weird. They're just trying to like make everything interesting when it's not. Or am I just the weird one that's numb to it? Anyways, thank you for watching, guys. Be normal. Be chill. Be cool. Be nice to people, okay? Like the Nashville bomber. He didn't want to kill anybody. I think he was just a nice person that wanted to die. And I feel him, you know? I feel it. But don't kill yourself. But actually, I can't say that. Alan Watts said that the one thing in the world that we have a choice in is whether we want to live or die. And, you know, that's really your choice. And that's a really bad thing to say, but it's an honest thing to say. It's not the morally correct thing. People want you to live, right? Thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you tomorrow.